There are lots of ways to boil water. In lab, we use a beaker. Borosilicate glass, heat resistant. At home, you probably use pots and pans made out of metal, great conductors of heat. Or ceramics, another great conductor of heat, very heat proof. But nobody in their right mind would ever think of making a beaker or a pot out of paper. Or would they? It can be done. You can make a beaker out of paper and boil water inside it over an open flame, and I'm going to show you how. After lots and lots and lots of trial and error, I came up with the best design that I tested. It's a simple sort of origami looking cube. It's made out of a sheet of regular notebook paper. You take this, you cut it into a square, you fold it up. I stapled the edges just for reinforcement because otherwise it would just come unfolded and sort of the water would just splash everywhere. So I just made a nice little origami box. It's about 6 centimeters square on the bottom and about 7 centimeters tall. Here's my final setup. We got a Bunsen burner with a roaring blue cone, which is the hottest flame that you can make. It's heating the paper directly. The ring and the clay triangle are there only for support. You can heat it directly with the Bunsen burner. You can put water in it. The water is not going to leak out. There's no leakage. There's no drips here. And it heats up pretty fast. It's at 96 now. It's only been heating a couple minutes, and already I'm getting a boiling action going on. The flame is in direct contact with the paper, and it's not catching on fire. Wet paper just does not burn. And that's the principle behind the paper beaker. So there you go, a beaker made of paper. We have achieved boiling water. We have the rolling bubbles. The temperature, the thermometer is reading 100 degrees Celsius. So what are the conclusions of this paper beaker experiment? Well, number one, you can boil water in a paper beaker. The wet paper doesn't burn, so as long as the flame is in contact with the wet paper, the beaker won't catch on fire. Science is not an exact science. It's a process. Sitting next to me are the 20 failed paper beakers I tried before I found the one that actually could boil water. Science is not finding the answer the first time you try. Science is coming up with the idea and then testing it until it comes true. Further modifications are needed.